Pisces Risings 2021 is a very, very internal focus where it might seem like you're doing all the work on the inside, because I can assure you 2022 is when it's all about you. But for now, it is about the internal work. If you're excited to see what the astrology, tarot, and oracle deck cards have to say about you for 2021, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. This video is brought to you by my very own Astrology Academy course. This course is a comprehensive deep dive into the foundations of Western astrology. This includes history, philosophy, technical concepts, counseling considerations, and a step-by-step guide to reading a chart. If this new year feels like a year to dive into the study of the structure of reality through the stars and the planets and everything astrology, now's a good time to get on that, and you can catch both that and my Manifestation Mysteries of the Moon course and my free webinars to start your learning journey all down below. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and philosophy student. I combine traditional Hellenistic astrological techniques with modern psychological counseling dynamics in order to provide grounded spiritual guidance with my astrology. We start out the year with a major planetary alignment of the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in your Aquarius 12th house. I have a full video on the Great Conjunction down below, but this is Jupiter growth and Saturn limitation in your 12th house of internal psychological world, self-destructive habits, really interrogating why you do what you do, and your spiritual practices will be the focus of this year. And it'll be a commitment to the psychoanalysis or the spiritual practices that allow for that long-term growth to appear later on. But this is the major theme for the year. There is that focus in your 12th house of it's a challenging house, but that doesn't mean that you're going through the challenges, but rather that you're choosing to look at things which could become challenging because they are you alone looking at them. This is square Mars and Taurus in your 3rd house, so this might be at odds with a feeling to need to get things done very early on in the year. That you might be like, I want to launch all these projects, I want to go, and your like spirit guides and your internal self is like, but we need to meditate and we need to spend time looking within first. So this will also particularly be activated by the square from Saturn in Aquarius to Uranus in Taurus, where you're wanting to break out and do all these things content-wise probably, and like go with leaving your mark on the world with like short form content or writing projects. And your internal like mindset is like, I need to meditate, I need to take it slow and steady on my personal development, I need to read all the books. And there's this tension there between go, I'm gonna shock the world with what I can do, and wait, I need to worry about my internal world and get the foundation set yet. So there's a reconciliation there. Most potent, February 17th, June 14th, and December 24th is the exact dates of when that's exact. Major planetary transits. There are 3 Mercury retrogrades this year. First one, January 30th to February 19th in your Aquarius 12th house. So yeah, rethinking the internal world, your spiritual practices, things like that. Then May 29th to June 22nd, there is a Mercury retrograde in your Gemini 4th house of home and family. I would not sign a lease around May into June. I would not sign any contracts with your family. Finally, September 27th to October 18th, there is a Mercury retrograde in your Libra 8th house of shared finances and joint assets. I would not invest during the September-October period, or, you know, file for like any type of shared financial things like that. There is a Venus retrograde happening at the end of the year, December 19th into January 29th in your Capricorn 11th house. This has to do with reevaluating what values you hold in friendships and networking now, since your Capricorn 11th house of friends has been wiped out and completely power hosed over the last few years. Now it's like, so what values do you have there that for attracting new connections and whatnot? So that closes out the year, but the entire year you have Jupiter, the planet of growth, abundance, expansion, and your 12th house of self-undoing, internal interrogation, and mindset. Excitingly enough, Jupiter will move quickly enough in the beginning of the year through Aquarius that May 13th to July 28th, it will peek into your Pisces 1st house. Jupiter rules Pisces. Jupiter it's the greatest, most positive planet in the sky. So when it's in your 1st house of self, that is really goddamn exciting. The most positive sign, along with Sag, for it to be in your 1st house of self, May into July is an amazing time to take advantage of something regarding putting yourself out there, self-development, embarking on something involving your identity. Amazing time to do that, May into July. Amazing, amazing. Most of the year it's going to be in your Aquarius 12th house, but a peek at what the next year of you actually doing your thing will be there May into July. Saturn is also in your Aquarius 12th house, so Saturn in the 12th is limitations, growth, challenges, seriousness about interrogating your mindset that is there at the same time, but along with that, Uranus is in your Taurus 3rd house, so like I mentioned earlier, rebellion, explosion, liberation with the content that you're creating and the routines and like upending your daily life. Like you're kind of like, I'm gonna be a freewheeler, like freelance person now. The eclipses this year are the collective events that are falling in specific areas of life for you. First one, June 10th, there is a solar eclipse in your Gemini 4th house of home and family. So a really big new beginning for the second half of the year regarding family or living situation you're probably going to be dramatically moving or having a new bond with your family. November 19th, there's a partial lunar eclipse in your Taurus 3rd house of communication, short-term travel, routines, siblings. It's partial, so it's not that intense because it's out of sign. However, it does indicate a chapter ending around 3rd house day-to-day routine matters. Finally, on December 4th, there is a total solar eclipse in your Sagittarius 10th house of career and public image, and ending for the end of this year into next year around career, around what you see yourself doing in the future. There's a chapter coming to a close as you either like end a position or say goodbye to a career path with that. So if you already have thoughts around the astrology coming up for you in 2021, let me know down below how this sounds for you. Now let's move into the tarot and oracle deck cards. So tarot card for Pisces Risings 2021. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and upright, this is a very slow and steady wins the race card of like you're well prepared, but inverted, it usually means that there's some hastiness, there's some rushing. So there's a good song I'm thinking of by Trevor Hall called You Can't Rush Your Healing. You might want to listen to it. I don't like actually listen to Trevor Hall. I just know I listen to like rock and rap, but I know it from my yoga teaching days when I used to play him in class. It's a song about how you can't rush your healing, and I think this is a good card to remind you that the external world will not be benefited if you skip over what has to be done on the internal world first. Finally, a law of attraction card for Pisces Risings. I attract the essence of my thoughts. The law of attraction and its magnetic power reaches out into the universe and attracts other thoughts that are vibrationally like it and brings that to you. And so you are getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether it is something you want or something you do not want. This is your internal incubator year of building up the essence of your thoughts. The internal world is what is getting magnified like fucking crazy this year. So fine-tuning the essence of your thoughts is going to help you out so much when the spotlight really is on you in 2022. So we'll get back in a year. If you enjoyed this and you would like to check out my courses and my offerings down below, everything is listed in the description for you to get started on as we enter 2021. So check out the Astrology Academy, the Manifestation Mysteries of the Moon, any other goodies I have going on there. Otherwise, make sure to like, subscribe, do all of the things, and let me know down below what you are claiming in 2021 for you. What are you seeking out based on these transits and what you feel like going after? Let me know. Otherwise, sending all the love, and I will see you in the next one.
But there is one thing you're all